Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Evan Prince stream. I am going to be trying to stream every day for the foreseeable future, at least 5 or 6 days a week at least. Additionally, I will be trying to stream through most of the Dark Forces and Jedi Knight games coming up pretty soon here, so that's going to be cool. You're going to want to hang out for that one. So we're back today with a fan favorite, not a fan of me, but a fan of video games favorites, 007 Nightfire. Crypto Seb, refresh pull indeed. Got the dope fish going on. Muted. Really? Check, check. Check. It's coming through on my end. Are you sure? Fish going on. Muted. No, I'm not. I hear myself on the stream. I'm not muted. I might be muted on your end because I can hear myself on the stream. Check. No, I'm good. Welcome Zach. Welcome Crypto. Welcome Ghost Fixer. It's good on my end. desktop audio is good, mic audio is good, everything looks good. Make sure you're liking the stream, please, everybody, and thank you. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to save. That's alright, I remember where we were. We were on night shift. There's no way it's still muted. I checked it. This was one of my favorite levels of this game growing up. I remember this one pretty.
Raise the alarm.
There will be no alarm raising. I forgot about this. This is actually an explosive. God, this version is so much better.
We've got an intruder.
Damn. Get wrecked. That's what I feel like doing sometimes.
Don't move.
Sometimes that's what it's got to be. They give you all these gadgets, and all you need is to ultra low. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna turn my mic way up. Let's see if that helps at all. Is it the mic that's way low, or is the music way low too? Because I just turned it way up. I'm peaking. Will this just take me upstairs? I haven't ever tried this, actually. Oh, it does. It just takes you upstairs. Ouch.
Hit the alarm.
There will be no alarm hitting.
Where'd you come from?
I'm on the hardest difficulty, by the way. Man, but look at the graphics, though. This game is from 2002, and aesthetically, it looks incredible. Look at the neon and the pouring rain. I would want to hang out in this lobby. Phoenix International logo. Make a phone call. I think there might be someone in there, but I don't remember. Okay, there's not.
Office floor laser trip switches test cycle now running.
Okay, now we're good to go.
Complete in 4 minutes.
You can be fast enough to get through everything before the cycle is complete. I think that's how you're supposed to do it even, but you can also be too slow. Check. Anybody else watching got me on this volume issue? To get through everything before the cycle is complete. I think that's how you're supposed to do it even, but you can also be too slow. I can just turn it way the fuck up. Check. Anybody else watching? Because I hear it on the stream, so... I have to just imagine it's fine now. Unless it's the game. The game audio is not too... I'll turn the game audio up. That might help.
Cycle will complete in 3 minutes.
someone over there!
Imagine missing 2 punches. What's up, Hammond? Welcome to the stream, brother. We're just admiring this. Sounds good to your ears? Okay, great, great. Thanks for letting me know. We're just admiring this incredible aesthetic achievement on this 2002 PlayStation 2 game. We'll never achieve like this again. It looks so good. Bro, we didn't know how good we had it back then. I'll tell you that. Currently looking for one of these computers. There's so many versions of this game. I'm mixing them up in my head.
Cycle will complete in 2 minutes.
Damn. Soundtrack is stellar, though, isn't it? Here we go. That's the one. Where's my Q worm? Figured out you were good. I had it on my headphone settings. Okay. Well, I turned everything way the fuck up, so I'll have to readjust my volume later. You can find the code for this on the floor somewhere, but I'm just gonna decrypt it. Love the music and atmosphere of this level. It's such a good
Cycle
level.
will complete in 1 minute.
Raise the alarm!
There'll be no raising of alarms. Oh, shit. Can't help you on that one, pal. It's so good. Hello. Tannin key cards. Do I think Steven Spielberg is in his golden age would do a good Bond film? No, I don't. I think Steven Spielberg. I'm kind of biased because I
Got an
do.
intruder!
Cycle will complete in
This is
10
gonna get me in
seconds.
trouble. I don't like Steven Spielberg as a
Laser trip
director.
switches test cycle completed. Office floor laser system now active.
Favorite was always GoldenEye on the OG Xbox. GoldenEye on the Xbox? You talking about Are you talking about GoldenEye Rogue Agent? I love that one. Everybody's always whining about it. I think it's great. But no, I don't want to. I would not have wanted to see a Spielberg Bond film.
Laser trip switches test cycle aborted. Office floor laser system now active.
I'm honestly
Executive floor lasers test cycle now running.
I'm honestly hesitant even about this Dennis Villeneuve, whatever his name is, Bond film, because he's going to be directing the new one. And I have some pretty major reservations about how good it'll be. Wait, what was I supposed to do? I turned that off, right? What about Christopher Nolan film trilogy? Oh yeah, dude, I think Christopher Nolan would have done a very good Bond film. Christopher Nolan has stated many times that he is a huge James Bond fan. He loves Bond. There's many facets of his Dark Knight trilogy that that ripped off Bond. All movies suck, not sorry to say. Unfortunately, you're pretty much correct. The soul of filmmaking has been siphoned. Look at that. Do you see that? Reflections. Bro, this is a PlayStation 2 game. This is not the PC version. This is the PS2 version. We've got reflections. That's insane. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. We should try to make, hang on, I have an idea. This is gonna be silly, but... What a game, man. I'm telling you, dude. The fact that there's no music in this scene means we can add our own music to the scene, so... I'm thinking of what, like, a good ambient track to put on this would be. Let me... I don't know. You guys can go add your own ambient to it, but man, this would be a great, like, ambient meditation mix type deal. Looks gorgeous. I think there's something over here. I don't remember what it is, though. Bond is a career killer for any actor. Well, Sean Connery went on to have a pretty stellar career after Bond. Roger Moore didn't do much. Timothy Dalton had got plenty of roles after Bond, so it didn't kill Dalton's career. I don't think Bond killed Brosnan's career, but I do think that Bond was a bit tired of acting after Bond. I think that kind of burnt him out maybe a little bit. And then Craig has had a fine career. So... I would not say so. Let's jump off and see what happens. I don't know what I expected. Going to grapple hook up there. Early 2000s ass telephone. I'm pretty sure there was a scene exactly like this in the Connery movie Diamonds Are Forever. Now we're getting somewhere. It's such a cool game. It's just got style. It's very sleek. There's the elevator. I don't know why it's going up and down on its own. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I like how he has two cell phones and they both do different things. Right. Installing keyword. Oh, that's close. Who made this game? This game was made by a company called Eurocom. guys. Yes, we're abusing save states. That's what we do here. Which Bond movie is the worst of every actor? Ooh. If we're only keeping, like, canonical Bond films, so no, Never Say Never. I've never seen it. It might actually be pretty good. But I think Diamonds Are Forever might be one of the worst Connery movies. I would either have to say that or maybe... It's been a really long time since I've seen You Only Live Twice, but I would think maybe that. Lazenby only had one film, so it doesn't really count. What else?
What's happened up there, James? The street out front is swarming with security
I don't
agents.
like most of Moore's movies, but it's been so long since I've seen them that it would be hard to say. I think License to Kill is better than The Living Daylights. And I think Die Another Day is easily the worst Brosnan film. And... hope you're doing well. Welcome, Wayne. Welcome to the chat. We're just thinking about which one is the worst of each
You
Bond
must get
film.
out of here, James.
I'm thinking...
trap.
I put that together when your
For
boyfriend's
Craig,
chopper nearly
it's
clipped me off the
probably
building.
You don't
no,
understand.
it's either Quantum of
Drake
Solace or
couldn't
No
help
Time
and
to
made you
Die.
safe
I
without
think
the
Quantum of
password.
Solace is an
And he's not
objectively
going to
worse
let the
film, but I think
Nightfire 5
No Time
live
to
with
Die
you.
was just insulting to its viewers.
These stairs go directly to the roof.
Bond. The name's Bond. James Bond.
What's happened up there, James? The street out front is swarming with security agents.
I gotta think of a better way to do that. Call a bondulance. Dame's Nond. Bomb's named as having a strong. Call a bondulance.
What's happened up there, James? The street out front is swarming with security agents.
That's how it's done. Damn, how's that supposed to function? No, I want to keep my... What's funny for me is I love the James Bond games, but I never watched the movies except the last two. You're robbing yourself, brother. Early live. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Actually, I'm trying to move my lives to 3 to 5 time slots, so more and more should be around this time. You guys ought to see the Game Boy Advance version of this. It's terrible. What else do I have? Fuck, what's- Something better. Here we go. That's it. One of these days, I've always been more of a Mission Impossible person. Well, they're kind of different, but they are similar. Excuse me, lads. Iconic. This is an iconic scene right here.
Sorry to drop in like this, but would you ladies mind giving me a ride?
It's so funny to think that anyone would ever consider that a strange British man landing on top of your car, two clearly like teenage girls wouldn't immediately begin freaking out and panicking. They would not be giggling, they would be like screaming. Okay, so that's okay, we're on to chain reaction.
We've decrypted.
This mission's easily one of the hardest ones in the game, too. Bah!
Take cover! I see him.
Bah!
I'm it!
It just so happens that I already know what to do in this mission, so...
I see him.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. Yes, love? I am. You come on, shoot if you want. We get girlfriend cameo. You had a nap. She took a nap. That's her piece of gum that she's getting.
This is not a chip.
It's not a chiclet, it's a piece of chewing gum. All better. There she goes. Keep yapping. I'm gonna go outside and rake the leaves and listen. Oh, that's good, man. I too like to listen to good quality streams while doing chores. I'm gonna have to wait for this laser to charge before I can take this thing down. Winter Tactical Sniper. Actually, let me see if I can. Alright, we're making progress. Oh, shit. Who's shooting at me? Oh, there he is. I am playing this on controller, by the way, so... There we go. Ouch. I like the design of the Bond enemies here. It's just funny to me that all of them are wearing gas masks, because you know that they did that in order to avoid having to model a bunch of individual faces. But it's like, no one would care. Ah, we have to take a photograph of this experimental jetpack using our micro camera. Done. And it also functions as a lighter. So far, so good, lads. Here's our exit.
Intruder lost. I can't see him. I see him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Man down! Man down!
Normally there'd be a bunch more people out here shooting at you, but I took them down to the rooftop. This mission was so iconic to me. I remember the camera panning as you climb across the wire. Oh, well, we hadn't gotten to that part, so you're about to see it again.
Man down! Man down!
We're almost there, though. If you haven't seen the Game Boy Advance version of this mission, it's insane how close it
Intruder
is,
spotted.
actually.
Contact lost. I can't see him. Man down! Man down! He's behind the forklift. Intruder spotted. Man down!
Did I get them all? Not all of them? Alright, that's all of them. Alright, also welcome to the stream, The Gamers Dojo. Good to have you. We're just doing a little bond-in. A little bond. I need this exact grappling hook in my life. Alright, The Gamer Dojo, if you're still listening, here's the first. The camera panning as you climb across the wire. You're probably thinking of that long wire at the end of the mission. We're not there yet, but this is the first of them. And what's crazy is this mission basically isn't even in the PC version. I mean, there's a completely different mission in place of this one. It was the long... Yeah, we're getting there. And in the Game Boy Advance version, you don't progress through this door. You have to come up here. And then through the progression is through here. So it's so weird playing through all three versions back to back like I've been doing. Music though. You guys feeling me on the music right now? Stop shooting at me. Fantastic. Everybody? The snipers felt so difficult back in the day. Well, the game itself is so much harder on native hardware. I played through Nightfire, I think probably 4 years ago on the PS2. Just going through, before I was a YouTuber, just going through my back catalog. And it was really hard. I was kind of remembering it being hard before going back through it again for this video. And then I realized, oh, it's not actually that hard of a game. It's just playing games on the PS2 sucked. Sure is a great soundtrack. Oh, dude, it's one of the best. All of the Bond games so far have had incredible soundtracks. Except, I mean, at worst, they've been mediocre. At best, they've been brilliant. The little stinger noises. This is in the PC version. This is the mission where you kill Rook, but in the PS2 version, he makes it to the end of the game.
Squad 4, do you copy? Squad 4, what the hell's happening up there?
Which that's one of the few things I think that the PC version
Boy, the
actually
red
did
team
better.
and take
Shadow.
them down.
No, sir. Come on. Get up. Get up. Come here. He was about to chew on something he shouldn't. Come here.
Come on, buddy. Dude, Tan is sitting in front of the just like staring at it and like falling asleep from the warmth.
She's appreciating the fire.
It's so cute.
That's nice. You should take a picture of it. Music's great too. They don't make Bond games like this anymore. I have Everything or Nothing, but I haven't played it yet. The change of style puts me off, but I hear it's good. Oh, dude, Everything or Nothing is so good. Just hang out until I do a video on it, and you'll see. You'll see. Everything or Nothing is as good as Nightfire. And by the way, we're looking right at the wire you're thinking of.
Intruder spotted.
There's so many snipers in this section, dude.
Man down, man down.
I don't remember where they all are.
I see him. Contact lost. I can't see him. He's behind the shipping crates.
I like when they do their little call outs.
Got it. Man down, man down. I'm hit.
He's hit. We've already talked about this, but Nightfire multiplayer was the best. The beast? Yeah, no. You can always talk about Nightfire multiplayer being good, because it is. It is exceedingly good. I know there's more, but I think they're up there.
Intruder spotted. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Oh.
Intruder spotted.
Also, it's nice to play like good Bond games because, oh man, that PS1 version of The World Is Not Enough is rough. I think that PS1 version of The World Is Not Enough
Where is he?
is the worst main console Bond game I played. The Game Boy Color version of The World Is Not no, what was that? That was The World Is Not Enough. Yeah, the Game Boy Color version of The World Is Not Enough might be the worst Bond game I played overall. The Game Boy Advance version of Nightfire is pretty bad too. So far, though, I would call the PS2 version of Nightfire the best one I've covered yet. Followed by Agent Under Fire, then probably PC Nightfire.
Intruder spotted.
Oh, and GoldenEye, of course, is up there. Yeah, Everything or Nothing is great, dude. It's so good. They're trying to... They're at... Oh my gosh. So many of them.
I'm hit. I'm hit. I see him. Man down, man down.
Gotta be close on this one.
Man down, man down. I'm hit.
Oh, the melody. The chord progression. Alright, hang on. Gamer Dojo. Here it is. Here's the one. Completely iconic. Back when games used to be interesting. Took you to get your first console, he said you could choose between the N64 and the PS1. I chose the N64 because GoldenEye looks so good. There's not really a wrong choice between those two, huh? trying to imagine, because the, I mean, the PS1's probably a slightly better choice because Metal Gear Solid, but the N64 has, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. It's got 2 Castlevania games, but I've never played them, but I've heard people really don't like them.
He's behind the vent.
I like that this guy is back here because he can't hit you. I mean, he can't hit you unless you come up here and explore this area. What else good is there for the N64? Mario 64, if you're into that. I'm personally not, but it is there. You know. Holy shit. I'm not about to do all that again. Everybody, list some good PS1 games and some good N64
He's
games.
on the stairs.
Let's figure out
He's
which of
gone
the
inside.
two would be the pick. Because if I had to choose, if somebody was like, you have to pick one or the other, I'd probably pick a PS1, but... Now or never. Hold on. There we go. N64 for you equals Perfect Dark GoldenEye, Rogue Squadron, Battle for Naboo, Racer. Oh, dude, I forgot about those. That makes it so much harder. The N64 objectively did have mostly better Star Wars games. The PS1 had Dark Forces. That the Neosted 2000 Shotgun. Well, given that they made up the names of all these, there's definitely no licensed firearms in this game. Spyro, Metal Gear Solid, Full Borders, Tomb Raider, and Medieval. Those are good, but we're gonna need something better than this. Balance better, but N64 rightly has great memories. Well, PS1 has Dark Forces, so that's huge in its favor.
Intruder spotted.
Who the fuck was shooting me? Parasite Eve, Dino Crisis, Final Fantasy 7. Okay, those are some good ones. What else we got? What are some other good PS1 games? And N64 games. Oh, dude, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Duh. Although, I'm pretty sure the N64 had Resident Evil 2. It did not have 1 or 3. So that's a huge point in PS1's favor. Silent Hill, right. PS1 had Silent Hill. That's hard to beat, fellas. Yeah, see, now we're thinking alike. We're thinking alike, Dizzy.
Intruder spotted. Man down, man down. I see him. I'm it. Man down, man down.
Where is he?
I'm it. I see him. I'm it.
Rayman? Oh, there's a good one.
I'm it.
I don't know anything about the Rayman games, but I've never played Parasite Eve, so I don't know.
I see him.
Oh my gosh. Jedi Gamer, welcome.
Intruder spotted.
Love this game on the Xbox and the GameCube, but what about the PS2?
I'm it. I'm it.
There we go. Crash Bandicoot will always be special. Because you remember coming home from school. And your mom and you
I
got your...
see him.
Where? Where is he? There he is.
I'm it.
Alright, you should be good to go. You didn't have a PS2, but you own this game on 2 different consoles? And your mom got you a PS1, you and your brother played Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2. I always played the third one. That was the one I had. Warped. There's no point in getting that body armor now. Oh shit, because I don't really need it. You recommend Parasite Eve? I've heard good things. Playing through Resident Evil games now for the first time, never played them. Oh, dude, you're gonna love them, man. It's always really funny to me when games show the characters using their in-game items in a cutscene. It's like, no, that's a real thing. That puts us on Phoenix Fire. Dude, this mission, the PC version of this mission is a nightmare, dude. Smuggled a PS1 to our school and we would play Resident Evil 2 and 3. Excuse me, Dino Crisis was a dodge PS1 with no memory card, so we could never see progress. Dang.
Security alert.
There was something special about
Have been
those days.
temporarily disabled for your protection. Have a nice day.
That. That's what I get for turning off my crosshair. Ran out of options. Used to spam the grapple hook in Agent Under Fire multiplayer. Dude, those were the days, man. If you watch my Agent Under Fire video, you'll see me doing that. Supposed to be a cutscene before that? Yeah, I skipped it. I skipped the cutscenes. James Blanco, 006 plus 1. Indeed, call it. Indeed. Probably gonna need to restart this mission. Yeah, I skipped most of the cutscenes. We're just playing the game. Kiko, where have you been? It's a long cutscene.
Security alert. The elevators have been temporarily disabled for your protection. Have a nice day.
Your dad like playing this game too? Well, your dad had taste then. Excuse me, I won't be long. Damn it, I knew they were coming and I still managed to mess it up. He wasn't good at it, but this one is one of the best. Well, that's the cool thing about games. You don't have to be good at them to play them. Can I interact with this thing already? Do I need to get my Q form? Okay, I got it. They're definitely on the other side of the door. I just can't see them. We're running for it. This silly ass Bond music. I just saw a bunch of guys get off this elevator. Okay, I need the code for this elevator. Oh, I could probably just decrypt it. Why wouldn't I have my decryptor? Oh wait, I have the code. Okay, it's 4568. Holy shit. They're not coming through here. Hey Evan, back at the Vaunt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll be starting Dark Forces Remaster again for the first time in a while, but not tonight, but that's coming up. I'm planning to play through Dark Forces, then Dark Forces 2, and so on. This scene is so much longer in the it actually feels like you're running down the 70 to 100 floors on a skyscraper. Rough. Don't make this off. Gosh. Take it. fire. Ah, good stuff.
I need some backup here. Move, move!
Wow, that's blowing up his own building. I've got this. I don't have this. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Perfect Dark came up with a laptop gun, but Nightfire, well, they didn't perfect, they just copied it.
Where's that backup?
How do I still not know?
True decided. I need backup. Go, go! Where's that backup? Move, move! True decided. I need backup.
I can't fucking... Making some progress. Take that. Also take that.
We have a go. True decided. Where's that backup? I need backup. Where's that backup?
Oh, they're spawning them in there.
I need some backup here. Where's that backup? True decided. I need backup.
Oh no, it put my gun on the turret. That's not what I wanted.
I need some backup
Oh
here.
shit, there's so many of them. Oh, she's gonna die. Run! Okay, that was close, man. This might be the best Bond game. It's either this or Everything or Nothing. I haven't played From Russia With Love. It might be that, but I'll need to play it again. Console on while I was in school, trying not to have some of these games I didn't have a memory card. We all had that experience. I had that experience too. It was like a rite of passage for kids growing up in the early 2000s. Johnny. You got some travel coming up in a bit over a month. You're gonna be loading some games up on the Legion Go for Flights. Thinking you might chuck some on a PS1 or 2 emulator replacement classics. Oh well, what have you got in mind? What are the kind of games you're looking at wanting to try to play? Create you a little bit of a backlog. Ah, that Hong Kong sunrise. got to do that to clear the screen out. Sometimes you got it.
They deactivate the elevators at night. You'll have to find the controls to reactivate them.
That should be easy enough. Helicopter. Similar when my memory card got corrupted, you lost all your save files, plus you decided to replay Legends of Dragoon back on Disc 4. I've heard of Legend of the Dragoon being a great game, but I've never played it for myself. Never actually finished any of the Metal Gear Solid games, so I think you may be worth it. Oh, man. Definitely, dude. Start with 1 for sure. Dude, you've got to play MGS. Satchel charge. Alright, we're gonna take a brief intermission, fellas. I will be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Gonna go top off some coffee. But I will be back. I'm back, but I'm back with a gift.
Oh, she hates it. Oh my god. Wait.
You're getting another one? There's another critter coming, I think, so. Hold tight. Here comes another one.
Say something into the microphone, Cookie.
Sweet.
She's got her foot. That looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it does. Well, now you guys have seen some cats. All right. Interesting looking game. Hey Carly and Pets. That was them. Tyrion reminds me of The Sims. I can kind of see it. In the MGS game. Okay, all right, I see. Where were we? Not here. Must have missed something. What was that? This seems like what I need. Must have given me. Okay, give me a code. Would you like character creator Bond game? No, that kind of defeats the purpose of playing a Bond game. The only way I would like to see something like that is if they did a remake of Rogue Agent and called it 007 Rogue Agent, and then just let you create your own Rogue Agent character. Because they kind of gave him a pre-made character model, which was fine. I liked it, but wife wants to know the cat's names. The first one is named Pansy. The second one is named Cookie. Yeah, but otherwise, I wouldn't care for a new. Because if you're gonna make a Bond game, make a Bond game. You want to bring in another one? All right. Here comes another one. This one's Maria. She's like a domino.
Like she sees herself.
Do you have anything to say, Bubby?
She's self-actualized. Look at her belly.
That one was Maria. Would you believe there's a fourth, but we're not messing with her. She doesn't like to be messed with. But there is a fourth one. Where do I go? I got the code I need. She also said, "Hi, Mrs. Evan," but I let her know she's jumping the gun a little bit there, but matter of time. Where the fuck do I go? I did not spend this much time on this part in my original playthrough. This way, we go through here. Here. There. here. What am I... What? Okay, it's just got to be back the way I came. It just has to be. This mission and the one where you have to sneak around is my... Oh, that's the 1-2 missions back. But yeah, that's a good one. I did not expect there to be people out there. My emulator's having some issues. Let's see if that helps. That did not help. My emulator is still having issues. Oh my gosh. We're making progress though. When we getting that stream with you and Carly playing Lego Star Wars together, whenever the hectic nature of her work kind of calms down, once we can figure out a way to resolve that, then we're golden. But she knows the audience demands it. Don't you worry about that. Man, playing this game with messed up sound effects makes it feel even more limited. Ah, there's the 6244. Now we just have to go all the way back we came again. All the way back the way we came. Not sure how widespread it is amongst the rest of the fan base. It is. It's widespread. It's constant. Every comment is subliminally pushing for it, requesting it, demanding it. I'm kidding, of course. Oh, I probably just could come right through here. Very, very strange game to play with the sound effects messed up. I guess I'm going this way. Sounds like R2-D2. It kind of does. Here's the elevators. Great name, chat member. You're only a great name, chat member until Wolfie eventually manages to catch you in one of his generosity sprees. Road bombs. That is so... Oh, come on. I could have sworn I saved it while I was on that. Ah, man, that killed it for me. We'll push through. All the glass, why is this glass bulletproof? Fuck! Oh great, now I did this. Why didn't I save? Better yet, why did I decide that I should play it on the hardest difficulty? That's why this is happening. Me losing so much, not the sound effects. I don't know why that's happening. There's my health. Six, 2, 4, 4. Difficulty is a challenge? Yes, it is. It's wrecking me right now. Still not as hard as the PC version on normal difficulty, but very unique, very interesting. Cheers, fellas. Interesting game idea, difficulty level, sound effects, soundscape impossible, just ambient noise. They did a game like that called The Quiet Man. Everybody fucking hated it. They called it a gimmick. This is crazy. I'm just one person. Yes, absolutely save state.
I need backup. I need backup.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. They can't hit me in this corner. I can't even see me.
I need some backup here.
They're dropping bombs on me. We're skipping cutscenes. Sorry, guys. Hint: take cover while reloading. No way.
Intruder sight. Intruder sight.
Damn.
Intruder sight. Intruder sight. I need backup.
Damn it.
side, through the side, through the side, through the side.
Shoot from cover, reload and open. That's how it is. Taking cover is for chumps, not Bond. Bond does that. Hang on, we're making it. We're getting somewhere. Gosh. Okay, who is it? Who's doing that? Somewhere up there, right? Where did they even come from? Okay, so those are guards up on the railings? Yep, I see. We got more of them. Ignore the visuals, fellas. It's all part of the plan. This game are just as bad as the one Star. They're not as bad as Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Star Wars Bounty Hunter was a different level of horrific to play. Some guy managed to get a platinum on Bounty Hunter Remaster, and I was like, bro, wow. That game is a fucking nightmare. Now let's try this. Why isn't that turret doing its job? Okay, it is. Good. We're getting somewhere. Damn, he's a good shot. Let's try this. Man, that ended up coming in handy after all. Look at this, look at him spawn. Who the fuck? Alright, I forgot. Someone. Alright, so someone else is spawning up there. If there is. We're almost there. Let's go. Who the fuck? That top balcony is murdering me, dude. Can't even get the right fucking weapon out. 2 of them, and I'm struggling to kill 2 people. Is every enemy hit scan? Yes, actually. That is actually how it works. But it's just not, it's not just that they're hit scans, it's that they're fucking HP is ridiculous. That turret is saving my life right now. Alright, this is it. One last push. Bounty Hunter wasn't that tough. Oh, he definitely is. I just have to get to the fucking door. Doing the rewind feature? Oh, that's an emulator thing, bro. Could I have shot that window out the whole time? Bruh. Nah. That's crazy. That's how it felt.
Need a lift, Mr. Bond? Allura McCall, Australian intelligence. On loan to MI6. Q branch has been monitoring the tower security systems through the worm you planted. They saw you in a bit of a spot, so here I am.
Big bad boy, that's right.
Well, you're a talkative one, aren't you?
Sorry. It's been a difficult evening, Miss McCall. I lost a friend.
Yes, you were able to shoot that window at the time. Why didn't you say anything? Alright, fellas. That's going to be it for today's live stream. We'll hang out for a minute before I go, so don't go running off just yet. But, that's going to be it for my Nightfire gameplay. We did it, bros. Let's go. We've got some... I got to edit a video. I'm doing editing work for a major YouTube channel. I'll probably talk more about that in a later video. But I'm now doing editing work as a kind of a second job. So I've got to be focusing on that. That's another reason why the Nightfire video has been delayed again. It should be out mid-December. There's nothing I can do. Well, I could lock in and grind, but I'm not going to do that. More content will be coming to the second channel, though, in form of commentary videos and just me like doing updates and slop news. And I'll be trying to live stream significantly more. I'm going to try for every day, or at least 5 or 6 days a week. Once we're done with Nightfire, we're moving to Dark Forces. I'm planning to play through the Dark Forces Jedi Knight series. I might do smaller games in between them, but Dark Forces live stream is incoming, so you're going to want to be around for that. Fake Australian accent is also obviously an imposter, plus you do field work. Is that true? Well, I mean, you would know because you are an imposter. Well, we'll see more Laura McCall later, and you can determine deeper. The spelling of Armor in a Bond game, immersion, broken, trash game. They didn't Americanize it. They corrected it. Could have sworn that glass was bulletproof. I could have too. That's why I didn't try to shoot it. Nothing I can do. I can, but I can't. True. Nothing I can do. Well, I could. There are things I can do, but I won't. Alright, there's a few more I think we'll probably be able to knock out the rest of... Yeah, there's only 2 more real missions left. It's this one and this one. This one's quick and easy. And then this one doesn't take very long at all. Yeah, we'll be in and out of it. It's really these last 2 missions that'll take the longest. But we should be able to knock them all out in a live stream, maybe tomorrow. Did I do the Mayhew mission already? Yeah, I did the Mayhew mission already. That's in the last Nightfire stream. But that's it. That's what we can do, fellas. I appreciate you tuning in. Much love. Mayhew mission is your favorite? You're thinking of, that's Double Cross. That's that one. But don't worry, I'll talk all about that in the retrospective, which I'm working on. It's primarily signals intelligence, so we would listen to English or Americans for a word in the English language. I don't know what that means. How was your Thanksgiving? It was good. A lot of driving. It was mostly driving for me, actually, but that's all right. Thanks for tuning in, every person upset with Kiko's portrayal. We all were. Heartbroken. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, if I manage to get on stream, for defeating and beating Nightfire. And after that, it'll be Dark Forces. And thank you guys all so much for tuning in up to this point. You have been wonderful and lovely. And I hope to see you in the next stream. But until then, that's all I got for you. Blah, blah, blah. Hang on. Wait, I gotta pick the song. Don't go anywhere. I gotta pick the song. Let's try. Oh, this one looks good. This one looks good.